Foundation exam preparation in 1 month. We had a request from Omkar, our subscriber, relating to foundation, and also some more of you have asked for foundation related videos. In this video, I will be telling you how you can study the entire foundation in just 1 month. Foundation students always worry how to complete the syllabus. So in this video, I will tell you, even if you have not even touched the book, you can complete the entire foundation in 300 hours. Suppose you have already studied once, or you have written once, or you have attended classes, 150 hours is sufficient. So if you have never touched the book, you should study for 10 hours a day from today, and that is more than sufficient for 30 days. And if you have already studied once, or if you have gone for classes, if you study 5 to 6 hours every day for 30 days, it is more than sufficient. And the number of hours for each subject in foundation I will be sharing now. Please bear in mind, this is suppose you have never touched the subject even once, but you have already studied. Please divide whatever I said divided by 2. So business environment 20 hours. So if you have already done it once, 10 hours is sufficient. Also, we have 10 videos on business environment in our playlist, and I also leave the YouTube card over here. Please do check it out. Next is business laws 50 hours. And then business entrepreneurship 10 hours, totally 80 hours. 80 hours is sufficient for paper 1. Paper 2, business management 30 hours. Ethics 5 hours, and please study ethics properly, and in just for 20 marks you can cover in 5 hours. And communication you need around 25 hours. So totally 60 hours. Paper 2 you can complete within 60 hours. Paper 3 economics, it is little technical, that is why you have to study for 50 hours. Also, we have a video by Priyanka who is going to tell you the strategy for economics. You can also check out that video over here. I will leave that in the description below also. Then statistics is for 30 hours. Statistics is something which you don't have to worry too much because it is MCQ based questions. 30 hours is sufficient. So paper 3 comes up to 80 hours. And the last one, which is accountancy, you have to spend 80 hours on this because it is a very technical subject. So totally that comes up to 300 hours even if you have never touched the book. But if you have already studied, 150 hours is sufficient, that is 5 hours every day. If you have not touched the book, 10 hours every day for 30 days is more than sufficient. The best thing about foundation is it is multiple choice question and without negative marking. For your friends doing CA etc., there is negative marking. Presently CS foundation, no negative marking, so you must believe in yourself that you can clear it even if you have never touched the book till today. And it is very easy if you study in the strategy which I tell you. For you to study for 10 hours a day, you must try and exercise at least 30 minutes a day. At least take a walk for 30 minutes, and that will be very easy for you to concentrate much better. Next thing is which book to study. This is one question every foundation student has. But it is very easy since it is MCQ based questions. All the questions are set from the ICSI study material itself. So your study source should be number 1 study material, and number 2 the CS scanner, and number 3 any book which is having MCQ questions. You can even use CA books which you find for MCQs, and don't study anything else, just study material, scanner and MCQ book. So if you need any MCQs for ethics related, you can email us, or you can leave a message on our WhatsApp or send a SMS to 973-973-3400. We will send you the ethics related MCQ questions. Now you know what are the books to study. We will try to understand what is your study strategy. The study strategy is very easy, where I will be telling you, you don't have to revise at all if you study in this method. And this is the MCQ method, where when you study the textbook, you have to read every sentence. When you read every sentence in textbook, you have to mark it just next to the question, what is the kind of MCQ they may ask. So this way your revision becomes very easy. So take a pencil or pen, take your study material, every sentence which you read in the study material, you just think what is the question they may ask in this particular sentence. And in MCQ, every question is set from the study material. So this is the best book and the best strategy for you to understand. So I will show an example over here just like this. See, as you can see over here, next to this sentence, I have marked the MCQ which they may ask. And this will make me help to revise when I want to revise in a very fast and efficient manner. You can do this for all the subjects. Of course, for accounts and statistics, you must do some working out of problems. But for all other subjects, this strategy is very easy. Even in accounts theory, statistics theory, this strategy will work. One more very important tip for you is in foundation, because it is MCQ based, you must remember the important names, the important dates, the authors, the quotes, etc. Yes, it is difficult to remember the entire book, but don't worry, how much ever you can, you remember. They do ask these kind of questions where they test your memory on names of the person, name of the author, the year of particular act, etc. The important words in subject like economics, business management, etc. And that will fetch you the full marks for MCQ papers. And do watch our video on 60-minute study formula. Here I tell you how you can study the entire concept in 60 minutes along with revision. This will help you a lot. Also, you have to make a timetable and do watch our video which is called as 2 months timetable. You can make it for 1 month, and this video is very helpful. The last and the most important tip for foundation strategy to finish in 1 month is practicing multiple choice questions. The number of multiple choice questions which you practice will directly reflect the marks you get in the exam. Please remember, it is MCQ based and no negative marking, so don't worry, just chill. Negative marking is not there, and practice maximum MCQs. So the more number of MCQs you practice, your exam will become that much easier. And like I told you, you can look at the MCQs behind the study material. You can take private publication MCQs, like Taxman has some MCQ. You can even take MCQ for CA related exam, because that is also very similar, and this will help you a lot, because the more practice you do for MCQs, your exam becomes much easier. And one more thing, suppose you're studying and not able to understand some concept, don't worry, go to the next concept. Usually what we do, we don't understand something and we say, oh, I'm not good for foundation, let me not study, etc. That is a very wrong strategy. Just go back, don't worry what you didn't understand, and then get back to it later. By the end of the 30 days, I can confidently tell you, even if not 100%, 80 to 90% you can complete, and that is more than sufficient for foundation, because there is no negative marking. There are some questions, 3 to 4 questions, you can take a chance and write, because there is no negative marking. And please ensure you write for entire 100 marks in foundation, and since it is computer based exam, you can even change your answer just before you come out of the exam hall, and this I'm very sure you will clear very easily. Please remember, foundation is easy and you can definitely do this, and for that you have to just practice more number of MCQs. And please remember, in ICSI more than 70% students pass the foundation exam. Pass percentage is very high, so don't worry, study hard, you can definitely do it. If you have any doubts related to basic concepts of accounts, we have many videos of accounts. I will leave the link in the description below. Also, you can check out our channel playlist relating to fundamentals of accounting. It will really help you to start studying accounts. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up icon and also share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to Excel Academy, your one-stop solution for the company secretary course.